When adding a vehicle, the purchase and cost section enables you to generate a purchase invoice for the vehicle. You can also record any additional costs against the vehicle too. This is useful for things like fuel, MOT costs, and repairs. Start by selecting the date that you purchased the vehicle and choose who sold it to you from your existing contacts. You can choose to add a new contact if needed, and you have the option to enter the invoice number they gave to you. Next, enter the price you paid for the vehicle and the amount of VAT. You can use our helpful VAT deduction calculator, which enables you to enter the total price and then split it into its purchase price and VAT. If it's a margin scheme vehicle, just enter 0 in the VAT field. Once complete, press Create Purchase to generate the purchase invoice instantly, following which you can issue it and mark it as paid from this same window. You can view the purchase invoice from this page at any point. At this stage, MotorDesk enables you to record the additional costs associated with this vehicle, either with or without an invoice. Whichever way you choose to add them, the additional costs will appear in a list in this section. However, only costs created with the purchase invoice will be sent to the connected accounting software. The Add Without Invoice method allows you to record estimated costs. This is to help you achieve a more accurate profit calculation when you have costs that can't necessarily be calculated accurately for each vehicle, or simply when you don't want that purchase invoice linked to a specific vehicle. You may even use this for a generic advertising cost, which you can apply to every vehicle to ensure those business costs are accounted for under each vehicle. If adding under Create Purchase Invoice, either drag in an existing purchase invoice as an image or PDF file into the uploader, or press Create Purchase and enter the details of what you spent manually. If adding under Add Without Invoice, first add a category. MotorDesk has preset categories, but despite the drop-down menu, this is a free text input. You can also add any other defaults that you like in your Vehicles Settings section. After that, just fill in the various details of the purchase and press Add Additional Cost at the end. As you can see, both additional costs now appear in a list within this section and can each be expanded to view the details. Under the additional costs added with an invoice, you can view or edit that invoice at any time. MotorDesk will calculate your VAT and marginal VAT automatically, with a clever trick for bundling any eligible additional costs into your margin when possible. To understand which costs are eligible, please take a look at our Margin VAT Scheme guide found in the MotorDesk blog. Firstly, please check your Business, Payments and Invoice section to ensure the Vehicle Purchase Additional Costs option is enabled under Marginal VAT Handling. Now, when editing your vehicle purchase invoice, you can add eligible costs such as the auction buyer's fee, and once you select No VAT, you'll see the Add to Margin option appear. Select this, and then once you save, this cost will be bundled into our marginal VAT calculation. If you happen to have a cost with VAT, simply add it in the same way and you'll see the Add to Margin option isn't provided, and that cost will simply be handled separately so the VAT can be reclaimed as normal. At the bottom of the purchase and cost section, you will see the stand-in value is worked out and broken down for you. When you now move to the stock and price section, you'll find the profit calculations at the bottom, taking into account your VAT margin and other costs as applicable.